The question is, who is entitled to invest students with Yajnyopaveeta or the sacred thread? Yajnyopaveeta is a sanskar ceremony in which a 3-strand sacred thread is invested on the student. The 3 strands symbolize 3 debts that must never be forgotten. The debt to one's teachers, those who have taught the wearer, the debt to one's parents and ancestors, those who have nurtured the wearer and made possible his existence. The debt to sages and scholars, those who have discovered knowledge, both spiritual and secular, over the ages, which now enriches the wearer's life. A person can perform Yajnyopaveeta of his own classes and of classes below his own. These he can also teach. As an example, a Brahmin can perform it for Brahmin, Kshatriya for and Vaishyas, a Kshatriya for Kshatriyas and Vaishyas, and a Vaishya for Vaishya only. An intelligent, respectful Sudra should also be taught all the Kshatriyas bearing the Vedas, but without performing Yajnyopaveeta. This view is also held by many authorities. Brahmacharya, which also means unmarried school life. A student should observe Brahmacharya and study the Vedas with their subsidiary subjects for 9, 18, or 36 years until they are completely mastered. Brahmacharya is of 3 grades, the lowest, the intermediate, and the highest. The lowest is a man who is composed of body and a soul residing in the body, is verily a yajna. He should be endowed with the most excellent qualities, and in order to accomplish gain, longevity, physical and mental strength. The shortest period for which a student should observe is 24 years. During this period, he should have full control over his passions, be devoted to the acquisitions of knowledge or Vedas. By virtue of this brahmacharya, the vital forces, pranas, are fully developed and matured, which help to produce the noblest qualities in his body and his principles of attention, thought, memory, and individuality of the soul. Such a person, known as Vasu, brahmachari, remains free from disease and attains to the age of 70 or 80 years. The intermediate. Here the man keeps the vow of student's celibacy for 44 years. During this period, he acquires knowledge of Vedas and becomes a terror of the wicked and an Iceland for the good. He becomes learned, virtuous, and strong in body, mind, and soul, and enjoys longevity and perfect happiness. He is known as a Rudra Brahmachari and lives up to the age of 125 to 150 years. The highest. This is the best of all, lasting till the age of 48. He acquires perfect knowledge, perfect physical strength, perfect wisdom, perfect development of good qualities, nature and characteristics, shines like the sun, enlightens all, and is enabled to master all kinds of knowledge. He, the most virtuous, is known as Aditya Brahmacharya and lives up to the age of 400. There are 4 stages of body. According to the Ayurveda Gram Sushruta, the human body has 4 stages: growth, manhood, maturity, and loss. Growth lasts up to the age of 16, in which all the tissues are grown. Manhood lasts up to 17 to 25 years of age. Maturity lasts from 26 to 40 years of age, when all the tissues of the body attain maturity. Loss is after the age of 40, when all the limbs and organs of the body start going down. The best time of marriage for a man is from 25 to 48 years of age. For girls, it is the age of 18 to 25 years. This rule applies to those who intend to marry, but those who intend not to do so are welcome to remain celibate. But they must bear in mind that this is possible only for those whose knowledge is perfect and have full control over their mind and senses and are perfect yogis, free from all vices. Next week, we will study on the rules for teachers and pupils.